Have you ever wondered why some women seem to hold so much power over men without even trying? Why certain things women do, say, or even don't say can shift the entire dynamic of a relationship in an instant? It's not magic, it's psychology, and in some cases, it's rooted in timeless wisdom. Today, we're going to explore 10 hidden female triggers that can drive men wild. But here's the twist. These triggers aren't based on flashy tactics or manipulation. They're deeply rooted in human nature, and if you understand them, you'll unlock the secret to mastering attraction, connection, and respect. So if you're ready to learn these key Stoic insights and elevate your relationships, stick around. 2. The power of presence. Men are instinctively drawn to women who exude confidence and presence. It's not about loud gestures or seeking attention. It's about a calm, grounded energy. When a woman knows her worth, when she walks into a room with no need for validation, that quiet assurance is magnetic. It's the same energy the Stoics valued: virtue, self-control, and inner peace. A man will always be more attracted to a woman who can hold her own without desperation or neediness. She doesn't chase approval. She earns respect by simply being herself. 3. Emotional independence. Men often misread emotional dependence as closeness, but nothing pushes them away faster than a woman who cannot manage her own emotions. The Stoics taught that emotional independence is essential for a calm, clear mind. When a woman is emotionally independent, she doesn't rely on others for her happiness, and she's not easily swayed by the chaos of life. This emotional stability is deeply attractive to men, who are drawn to women who can stand firm, handle challenges, and maintain composure, especially when life gets tough. 4. The art of boundaries. A woman with clear, firm boundaries shows a man that she values herself and her time. Boundaries are not walls. They are guidelines that define what's acceptable in her life. A Stoic woman understands the importance of protecting her energy. She knows when to say no without guilt, and this gives her a sense of strength and security. When a man sees a woman who respects herself and her boundaries, it's not only attractive, it's also a sign of self-respect that he can admire. 5. Subtlety over overtness. The Stoics understood the power of silence and subtlety in communication. A woman who knows how to express her desires without being overly explicit or aggressive often holds a quiet power that is irresistible. It's not about playing games. It's about not giving everything away too quickly. Men are intrigued by mystery, and women who can keep a little to themselves without being secretive or evasive create a deeper level of attraction. The less is more principle works wonders here. 6. Self-improvement as a life philosophy. A woman who is committed to her own growth and development is incredibly appealing. Men are drawn to women who are constantly striving to improve themselves, whether it's through learning new skills, pursuing passions, or practicing self-discipline. Stoicism teaches that we should constantly strive to be better versions of ourselves, and this doesn't just apply to men, it applies to women too. When a man sees a woman working on herself, he feels motivated to do the same. It's a shared journey toward growth and excellence that can form a deeper bond. 7. Self-sufficiency and autonomy. There's something incredibly attractive about a woman who is self-sufficient. She doesn't rely on a man for validation or happiness. She is her own person, with her own life, goals and ambitions. The Stoics believed in the power of autonomy, not just in external actions, but in internal peace as well. When a man sees a woman who doesn't need him, yet still values his presence, it adds to her allure. It signals strength, independence, and a sense of purpose that is highly attractive. 8. The value of vulnerability. While emotional independence is important, vulnerability also has its place in a healthy relationship. Men are often drawn to women who can open up, share their thoughts, and show their softer side. The key is balance. Vulnerability doesn't mean weakness. And the Stoics knew that sharing our humanity was a strength. A woman who can be vulnerable in the right moments is not only relatable, but also deepens the emotional connection with the man she's with. She knows when to be strong and when to let her guard down. 9. Authenticity over perfection. There's nothing more off-putting than someone who's always trying to be perfect. Perfection can feel inauthentic, like an act or a performance. A woman who embraces her flaws, shows her true self, and isn't afraid to be imperfect is far more attractive than someone who tries to keep up with an unattainable standard. Stoicism teaches us to accept ourselves as we are, flaws and all, because true peace comes from embracing our imperfections. When a woman lives this truth, men are drawn to her authenticity. 10. Respect for his freedom. Lastly, respect for a man's freedom and individuality is a powerful trigger. Men value their independence just as much as women do. And a woman who understands this will naturally create a space for mutual respect and appreciation. In relationships, the Stoics valued space, not as a form of distance, but as a foundation for freedom. A woman who allows a man to pursue his passions, supports his goals, and doesn't try to control him, earns not only his respect, but also his deep affection. So, there you have it. The 10 hidden female triggers that can deeply influence a man, rooted in Stoic wisdom and timeless principles of respect, self-reliance, and growth. If you want to master the art of attraction and deepen your relationships, consider how these principles can shape your behavior and mindset. Remember, it's not about manipulation, it's about authenticity, emotional intelligence, and inner strength. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Stoic Think for more insights on how Stoicism can transform your relationships and life. Take these principles with you and watch how they can impact not just your romantic life, but every aspect of your journey. Stay strong, stay calm, and stay true to yourself.